Hello and welcome back, listeners, to the Allegendly Podcast, where me and my co-host get a mystery topic coupled with some mystery facts, and it's our job to figure out which facts are real and which facts are fake. My name is Alex, with as always, is Joe. Oh, there he is.
Oh, would you fuck me? I'd fuck
No
you so
more
hard.
horses.
Coming in with the wild bill today.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we're edging closer to Halloween. Yeah. So, like,
Right.
it's funny. I follow.
I guess it's closer than Christmas in July. So.
Well, I followed Halloween topics because I do like Halloween. It's my favorite holiday because it's fun. It's
right.
like it allows you to fly your freak flag any way you want. Christmas and Thanksgiving and Easter, they have very specific buffers. Right. But Halloween, you can do you literally can dress up for Christmas and people are still like, oh, you're just doing a Santa's workshop theme for Halloween. It doesn't fucking care. Right. You can do anything. And so I like it a lot. But a lot of places, once 4th of July hits, right, the next major holiday is Halloween.
Yeah, Labor Day doesn't get nothing.
I mean, Labor Day gets it's not really, it's a holiday, but it isn't. Well, I mean, you know what? That's not fair.
It's not you go out and celebrate it.
I don't dress up for Labor Day.
Yeah, there's no happy hour attached to Labor Day.
You know what's interesting is Labor Day may be more of a holiday than Halloween. We don't get Halloween off. Fucking bizarre, man. Like, what happened? Why can't we have we should have a Halloween.
The country should just take that week off, you think?
It's a more significant holiday than Christmas.
Sure.
I mean, I think Jesus would have wanted us to celebrate Halloween over. It's not even his birthday. It's like in spring. Like,
right?
So,
you know.
Fucking, I mean, Buffalo Bill.
I get it. Fuck myrrh. I said it. Right here. Fuck myrrh.
Well, I mean, gold, frankincense.
Myrrh's the candy corn of fucking Christmas. Nobody likes that.
You know what myrrh is? It's an embalming fluid.
Well, it will be handy after he is risen. So
yeah, it will. Before.
Well, I guess technically kind of before.
It's like tanning oil he puts on before he gets back up.
Yeah.
Afterlife tanning oil. That's what myrrh is. I mean, he had to sleep. He had to be dead in the tomb for 3 days. I mean, you're gonna get stinky. The myrrh stops that from stinking.
You know what? It doesn't get talked about enough? Jesus was a zombie.
Yeah, he was.
I think he would have kind of dug Halloween.
He kind of cosplay. I mean, he is the living undead.
Yeah. A zombie.
Well, but zombies tend to be dead. They're like the risen dead. They're still dead, but they're moving around. I think Jesus technically was alive.
Oh, so he's more like a vampire.
But vampires are dead too.
Well, they don't have a heartbeat, but they still, they're like alive.
Jesus the werewolf.
Fair enough. Well, he didn't shapeshift into anything.
It didn't either, yeah.
He just came back as himself.
This is tough, man.
Right?
We'll just put him in the category of zombie. Just undead. The undead.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And then he fucking floated into heaven after he ascended. So, great. We just summarized Easter. So there you have it.
And then he
he
fucked a rabbit.
I think that's how that went, bro.
Yeah. Oh, he Cadbury creamed everywhere. Yeah. It was brutal.
Yeah. Very cool. Please tell me
I blocked that high. That was gold.
I block.
That was gold.
Did you make that up?
Yeah. You don't know about Saint Peter Cottontail?
Well, it's like, did you ever see that South Park where they had the conspiracy of why the Pope has a tall hat? And it's because the first Pope ever was a bunny rabbit, and that's for his ears.
Yeah.
And that's why we have rabbits in Easter.
Right.
Well, yeah, you just this is the most sacrilegious podcast I think we've ever had. So, like, to get it out of your system before you head into the more holier holidays, okay? Just get it out. We do our Christmas podcast. Oh no!
I promise I will.
Oh shit!
Well, someone going to get coal in his stocking this year.
Yeah, Miss Joe's getting a naughty note.
Baby,
he ain't getting
Jesus
that.
He's going to be mad at me.
He's gonna tell Santa to bring you coal. Oh shit! Well, you ready to see what podcast we're doing? Because if it's Christmas, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Hey, it could be Christmas in July, so.
Dude, it really could.
You know,
for the
watching
sick
a lot
fucks.
of the Home Shopping Network.
Yeah, dude. All the people they're trying to go through the edits for their fucking Hallmark Channel movies before our Christmas gets in. All right, so here we go. So today's podcast topic is Founding Fathers B-sides.
Ooh, the deep cuts, huh?
Well, just more like, I think it's more just like the guys we don't know.
Sure.
All right, Joe. How many founding fathers were there? Pop quiz.
How many founding fathers were there?
Okay, let's. How many signers of the Declaration of Independence were there?
There was 52.
Fucking nerd. 39. 39. Grow up, Joe. 36.
I'm pretty sure it was one for every state plus DC and Puerto Rico.
Plus all the regions.
Yeah,
you idiot.
DC and Puerto Rico.
Obviously. Yeah. Duh. God, I'm so fucking stupid. No, I think it was like 30 something. It was like, it's a weird number. And then I think there was like 50 something like founding fathers.
Right. You know? Well, and I think the term founding father also gets thrown around. Yeah.
All right. Well, Pop, another question for you. Who's your favorite founding father?
Oh, John Adams.
He's pretty cool.
He's the only one that didn't own slaves.
Dang, Joe. That's pretty cool. Ben Franklin owned.
He was an abolitionist, I believe.
Ben Franklin owned one.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was weird too because like kind of his girlfriend, I think, at one point.
It's weird.
Not.
Well, so like,
I don't know.
I remember Bray and I looked into this once about like the weird founding fathers and slavery stuff. Mm-hmm. There were some that like Thomas Jefferson, I think, had like fucking 300 or 200 or some shit.
Yes.
Yeah. It was like, and then we were like, well, is that a lot? Is that not a lot? Like, you know, right. what does that look like back then? And so we
George
looked
Washington
it up.
Had a few hundred.
Yeah. And we looked it up, like what the standard plantation would have. Like, what did that look like? Because like 200 sounds like a lot, but if like one of the plantations had like 10,000 or something, that was normal. Sure. Okay, cool, whatever. It's still a lot, but fucking, we just didn't know what the times. No, the standard plantation was like fucking 30.
Thomas Jefferson just overachieving,
dude. And I mean, as it got bigger, some of the bigger plantations could have hundreds, right?
Sure.
But like for the smaller plantations or the mid-sized plantations, you know, 30, 50, right? That's a normal number. It makes me realize that these motherfuckers fucking that's a lot of
yeah.
So they just don't tell you about that. So
it's almost like rich people don't have our best interests at their heart.
Yeah. No, 100%. Well, and on top of that too, a lot of the founding fathers that like Ben Franklin or one of those, I think a lot of them inherited. So I there was one that was an abolitionist but married into a slave owning family, right?
Right.
Yeah, or like one was gifted from there. A lot of them got gifts of slaves from their parents.
A lot of George Washington's slaves were actually his wife's Martha.
Yeah.
He got them through marriage, which is also fucking weird. But
oh yeah, Hamilton. I guess Alexander Hamilton had a bunch of slaves. So
yeah, he was a real pile of shit.
Yep.
Don't let those rap songs fool you.
Yeah, fucking well, and it means also on money. I guess Hamilton married into it too. So it was one of those things that I think, yes, some of those founding fathers had slaves, but they also married into it. Even if they were abolitionists, they still didn't oppose Like sometimes they got slaves as a gift. There was one family founding father that got a slave from his father, and then I don't know if they weren't sure if he let him go, like let him run away, or if he just ran away and just didn't go after him. Right. But yeah, apparently there's a lot of stories like that where they escaped after but the one president that didn't have slaves, that was adamant about it not having slaves, fucking Abraham Lincoln, my guy.
Well, yeah, but before that, it was John Adams and his son John Quincy Adams.
Well, no, and so I know. I just it's kind of refreshing because it's like, oh, you hear a lot of good things about Lincoln, but every once in a while you don't know. Like, you don't know
every once in a while. It is nice to hear that, like, he thought owning people was wrong. You're like,
yeah, and then he like didn't own people too. Like, man, it sucks to own people. That's not. We're all equal. But yeah, I got like 200 slaves. Yeah.
Right.
Fucking
look, we gave them 2/3. What the fuck? Yeah.
What do you want? So, yeah. But this is the B-side. So this is, I would say, more in line with the idea of like, these are people we don't fucking know.
Yeah. So, Paul Revere's brother.
What is that? John Revere?
That's like it's oddly enough, it's Paul Blart.
Is his real name Paul Blart?
Yeah, different dads.
Don't even fucking start with. You're such a fucking liar. You're a liar. Fucking Paul Blart. If that was real, fucking Kevin James would have been in a movie already with it.
Yeah,
he's just like, yeah, I'm Paul Revere's brother-in-law. Yeah, whatever. He's always trying to get out from.
It's going to be in the new Adam Sandler Netflix movie.
You know what would be hilarious if Adam Sandler
It's going to be called Floundering Fathers.
What if Adam Sandler called in a whole bunch of favors, brought all those actors together, right? Just all of them that wherever did like Happy Gilmore with him, everything, like Christopher McDonald, all those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
He did a founding father story, but the troll it's totally serious. Like everybody's serious. Good. Like Rob Schneider, even though he's like MAGA chaos, like him just as a serious role. Like what is that? What is it? Cutting Gems or whatever it is, the Uncut one that he Gems. Did, where he's just serious role.
Yeah,
and they're all that way. I think fucking that's the troll that makes that movie way funnier.
Kevin James is doing his best Paul Giamatti.
Oh, dude, yeah, fucking all of them. Just.
I'd probably watch it.
I guarantee you I'd watch it. Well, because I don't know. I'm a little bit of a defender of when Adam Sandler wants to be good, he has the capacity to. So
yeah, that's what drives me absolutely insane about him.
Yeah,
it's just like most of his movies come out, and I'm just watching a millionaire go on vacation with his friends.
Yeah,
and I'm like, you could make a tax write-off without having to film it. Mm-hmm. And for having me have to fucking sit and watch it.
Yeah, but he's always just like...
And then he does Uncut Gems, and you're like, oh, so you could have just done a good thing the whole time. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, and it's always just like, he's always almost there. Like, the writing could do some work and stuff, but like, he'd do a Founding Fathers and be like, oh, all men are created equal. Just writing shit down, you're like, really? Like, you could have made this funny.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we should have probably seen it coming with one of his favorite or his most famous characters being Opera Man. Like, you couldn't
that took a second.
Come up with a different name.
That dude, I felt the gears in my head working. I'm like, Opera Man, what the fuck are you?
Like, what's he doing?
And I'm like,
he's a guy who sings opera. You're like, You want to put a little bit more stank on that?
Yeah, no, it clicked. It fucking clicked. Like I said, it took a second. Those gears, that was gears that was turning from like, I had to like, those were legacy gears I had to turn on because I forgot that shit. Like cobwebs had to come off that gear.
Yeah, unfortunately, anyone younger than us had to Google that one.
Yeah.
So
Gen Z throwing on their fancy iPhones.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you ready for the President B-sides facts?
Opera Man says yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Fact number 1. One of the elite 5 people who drafted the Declaration of Independence was a Bob. Bob. Apparently, one of the elite 5 people who drafted the Declaration of Independence was a Bob.
Was his name like Robert Roberts? And they just called him Bob?
What's another? Bobby Roberts? Is Robert the only, because Bobby is also Robert too, right?
Yeah, as far as I know.
So what would Robert be? Like, could it be, like Robert Robertson?
Yeah,
the fucking did Stan Lee invent one of the fucking elite 5 people? Like, in small town New England.
Isn't Robbie Robertson the Hobgoblin?
I curse you, Spider-Man! I'm gonna go back to my secret identity as Robbie Robertson. So, fucking, who are the, so wait, I know Thomas Jefferson, right, was one of the drafts.
2 first names. Thomas and Jeff, I guess, kind of.
Yeah, right? Yep. So, who were the others? Benjamin Franklin? Did he do anything with it?
Also 2 first names.
John Adams. Dude, did anybody have a last name? Ever?
This is true. This is true.
I mean, you got a last name. I got a last name.
Mm-hmm.
Were last names an invention of the 1900s? They're like, we found names that don't go well as first names, but they're good last names.
Well, you see, so Jefferson, that means literally Jeff's son. So
Robertson.
Yeah. So he's Robert, son of Robert.
Ooh, could Robin go as a Bob?
Sure.
Like, so if it was Robinson? Robinson?
Sure. They just called him Bob. Or he was Robert, like, the second, and so they just called him Bob twice.
I say we go true. I don't know. I don't know enough. There's 4 others.
Maybe, hear me out, he had no arms and legs, and they just called him Bob.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he bobbed in the water.
So would they just put him in a bucket? Just push down on him? Look at him go. Just Bob. Just wheel really Bob in.
He was real good at bobbing for apples.
He could go in for the apple. He had a tough time getting out of the apple, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's why he just kept bobbing there. they would forget about him.
Fuck. I'm not high-yahing that one. That one, block your high-yah. You're going to own that joke forever. On the internet now, you will officially be the Bob. Ooh, Joe's legacy.
To all the amputee community out there, it was a joke. I don't actually, the views of the Allegedly podcast aren't exactly mine. Sometimes I just go for a cheap shot.
Right now, fucking every podcaster out there is just like too much. Joe Rogan's just like this despicable human being.
Despicable.
Bring him a picture of the armless and legless founding father, please.
This fucking guy from Seattle.
Like, God damn it.
It's fucking lawless up there.
They just don't have any moral values, and that's in line with not having any police.
This is what pride gets you. Okay? They stole the fucking rainbow, and now they're just dunking amputees.
They're just dunking on the founding father that had no arms and legs. Okay? Yeah. Like, everybody knows they called him Wheels, right?
Robert Wheels Robertson.
Look,
oh man,
they paid the artist to put one of his wheels on the shoe of another founding father he had issues with.
Funny story, son of a cobbler.
Yeah, the cobbler ended up making wheels for a living, transitioned to the wheel design, and that's where Michelin comes in.
And they're the ones that wheeled the tea to the Boston Tea Party.
Fuck, dude, genius. There's a lot of really strong history. Oh, fuck. Well, if we're done being pieces of shit, what do you think? You thinking? I'm just gonna go. I'd say true.
I'm going.
I have nothing to go against this. I don't even know true the other 4 founding fathers.
Yeah, this guy's top 5 apparently.
Yeah, so. Dude, he's a fucking rock star. So, okay, well, we're going to go true on fact number 1. One of the elite 5 people who drafted the Declaration of Independence was a Bob. 3, 2, 1. Bam! It is true. Okay, well, this is weird. Okay, so Robert R. Livingston is his name. And the R stands for Robert. Okay, so his so it's Robert was his middle name. Which means
Imaginative family there. It's
Bob.
It makes sense.
You know what's funny?
Livingston.
You know what? It's funny because Bree, her first and middle name, it's Gabrielle's her first name and her middle name's Sabrina. Technically, she's a Bree.
The teenage witch.
Yeah. Bree, the teenage witch. Mine is not like that. I know yours isn't like that either. We are not good enough to have like an Al.
Yeah, nobody wanted the double
JoJo.
up.
Yeah. No. It's just we're just not good enough in this life, Joe. So it says here Bob was named after his father, Robert Livingston, and then given the middle name Robert to honor his grandfather.
Jesus Christ.
Robert Livingston. If this wasn't enough, Robert Livingston's his great-grandfather was also a Robert Livingston. They come from a long line of Scottish ancestors that included Robert the Bruce, who we all know from that movie. Bob was at least an accomplished nepo baby, respected lawyer, and kind of a big deal in New York state politics. He must have been a decent writer because he was selected to be one of the 5 men who got to draft the big fuck you to King of England in 1776. And then the New York Congress said, yo, Bob, stop fucking around. We got important shit going on back home. Get your ass over here. P.S. Fuck your mother, because we're in New York. Fuck your mother. Oh, P.S. Fuck your mother.
Wow. Harsh.
Nothing I can do. There is not a single accent that I can do that's more offensive than your Bob joke. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
I didn't say anything.
You did. The wow said it all.
What do you mean? What Bob joke? It's high out of the fucking show.
I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna edit out the hiya. That's what I'm gonna do. So there's gonna be no. Yeah, no, you can't. Oh, blocked. Edit blocked. Done. You got nothing. You know I edit this afterward, right? Like. I just go back and look at you're trying
there's no way you pay attention to every frame. There's no way.
So you're just not gonna
one in. Yeah.
You're just gonna be in the background like
one in. Yeah. 100%.
Oh, you got me there. And that is how his cousin Philip Livingston got to sign the Declaration of Independence, and Bob did not, even though he helped write the fucking thing.
Wow. Man,
what
he got Joe Pesci, dude. He thought he was a made man. They took him into that back room with plastic on the fucking ground.
Well, just a bunch of paperwork, probably. He opens the door and he's like, oh. And then he goes, he sits down and starts doing paperwork.
Yeah. Fuck my mother, will ya? Shit. Yeah. How about this? How about I sign the fucking thing for you?
The fucking Philip. Yeah. What do you think his middle name was? Philip? It's Phil.
Yeah.
Hey, yos, you guys, I'm Phil. Weirdly enough, I'm from Queens.
People just call me Double Up Phil.
You think he was a kind of sleazeball?
Yeah.
He signed it.
Oh, you want a copy of the Declaration? I got a couple in the trunk.
Yeah, he's like, stand back.
Yeah, that's a real 72 caddy. Yeah, I know it's 97. Get out of town.
He's in like fucking. It's just a horse with a buggy.
Oh, you pop the trunk real quick here. You like my snake skin coat? It's pretty good.
That's canon now. That's canon in history. We don't know the way Phil was in real life. Now it's canon that he's some sleazeball greaser. Hey, stand back, please. I got to comb my hair. Grease coming off. I want to get it on your shoes.
Wouldn't want to waste any good grease. Come on.
Use the ink so you can get that white out of my hair,
Hey, you think this black is natural? Come on. Get out of town.
Get out of here. Get it. Forget about it.
Wheel grease from my 72 caddy. Yeah. Frugal double up Phil. That's what they call me.
Frugal double up.
Yeah. Been frugal since the day I was born. Yeah. That's right. I came out and I sold my umbilical cord as a jump rope.
That's inappropriate. You're too good at being Phil. I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear it. Done. If I ever learn anything more about Philip Livingston, I know I'm going to be disappointed. From this point on, I will take no steps to figure out who this person really was. He is now Frugal Double Up Phil for the rest of his life, or for the rest of my life.
That's right. Check your Wikipedia.
Yeah, check it out. Also known as a Frugal Double Up Phil,
Yeah, that's right. I had 2 nicknames before my 2 first real names. That's right.
I can't believe he signed it. He didn't. I don't even know what he was. He's maybe a stand-in for Bob.
Yeah, standing in his mother's ass. You know what I'm talking about?
Just because we got the same family tree, I come in and I sign it for you. Well, we got it right. Thanks, Double Up Phil.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Yeah, just forget about it. Forget it. I'm going to use that. I know it's not. He did something good. Forget about it.
Hey.
That ain't gonna go home, and I'm gonna have some spaghetti with the family. It's gonna be fine.
George Washington, you want to deal on some cherry trees?
I heard you need a good axe.
Yeah, but I heard you need some new teeth.
Hey.
Cherry makes up pretty good teeth.
God damn it.
Whittle you some new dentures.
Yeah, you do the. It's got to be the fucking. What's his face? Not John Belushi. Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci is now Frugal Double Up Phil. Hey, those guys. What are you talking about? Get back over here. Let's sign this declaration. We're gonna sign it real quick.
Yeah, you're gonna double up on it because that's what Double Up Phil does.
Yeah, look, I put a little times 2. Times 2 right next to my name. God damn it. All right. You ready for fact number 2? Double Up Phil?
Number 2 is my favorite number. What are you talking about?
All right, here we go. Fact number 2. We only have the phrase, "We the people of the United States," because the dude who wrote it cheated death twice. Well, I mean, it was Thomas Jefferson, right?
Yep. Benjamin Franklin, because he got electrocuted with the key.
Wait,
was it too many crepes at France?
Was he... You know what? We make fun, but one of the presidents died because he ate fucking bad cherries and milk.
That's right.
That's the world we live in.
I remember the milk.
Yeah, that's the world we live in. That eating bad cherries and milk was like legit a death sentence. So, who wrote that line?
I'm gonna go with Benjamin Franklin.
Benny Franks?
Yep. He seems like the kind of guy that's cheated death twice.
I mean, if you made it that far in life, you've cheated death multiple times, probably.
Yeah, if you made it past 19, like, that's why everybody gambled.
Yeah.
Right? I'm living on borrowed time.
I got struck by lightning. I got fucking... Dude, I guarantee you this is what they talked about when they got drunk in the pub. In their bars. Hey, look, I got struck by lightning. I got gonorrhea. I got shot. I got shot again. Fucking, I went overseas to Paris, ate bad cherries and fucking milk. I played a mechanical Turk, and he tried to shoot me. It's Benny Frank's life right there.
I got a splinter. They had to take the hand.
It's just like a ball of twine that he uses to just lay it off the line. Oh, shit. Goddamn splitter. I said we go true. Yeah, fuck it. All right, we're going to go true that we only have the phrase "we the people of the United States" because the dude who wrote it cheated death twice. 3, 2, 1. Bam. It is true. So this is from Wikipedia, Time Magazine, and upenn.edu. Governor Morris. A great name if you want your kid to go into the big league politics. That's his name.
Wait,
Governor.
his first name is Governor?
Yeah, that looks like it. Governor Morris. That looks like it's not a title. That's his name.
That's rad.
I want a kid to go into big league politics, which he did. But not before having a pot of boiling water sear the flesh off the right side of his body. And not before a carriage accidentally shattered his foot. Leaving him an amputee with a peg leg for the rest of his life. God damn.
Oh, no.
They took the leg. He broke his foot and they took the leg.
Yep.
How did he not die of 1700s medical care is nothing short of a miracle. But good thing he didn't, because he became the project manager of the U.S. Constitution, taking all the ideas everybody had and putting them together in one final report for the C-suite. The draft he was given started out, "We the people of New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island," and listing all the other states individually. But our peg-legged hero understood the assignment and condensed it to "We the people of the United States," solidifying us as a confederation and saving himself a ton of ink in the process. Governor Morris was one of the most consistent and outspoken opponents of slavery. He thought it inherently paradoxical and that a slave could be both a man and property at the same time. Morris had a half-brother who signed the Declaration of Independence, and another half-brother who was a British loyalist serving a major general in the Britain's army during the Revolution. Imagine those family potlucks.
I was like, Thanksgiving was fun.
That sounds like Thanksgiving now.
Right.
Morris died of an infection after sticking a whalebone up his dick to try to unblock his urethra. Rest in peace, legend.
Oh my god. A dick bone took him out?
A dick bone. A whale dick bone.
Do you think it was an actual whale's dick bone that took out the...
That's what it says here. A whale bone. Oh, a whale dick bone. I don't think so.
Yeah. Like, do you think they used the dick bone to fix dicks?
To be true now? Yeah. Now that you said it and we kind of put the pieces together, I want this guy to be like, "I'm about to get boned. I hope it's successful."
Hey, did someone say boned? I got a deal for you.
That's probably what killed him. I got some nice whale bones for you over here. Let's check them out.
It's pure ivory, baby. It's pure ivory.
Hey, what are you doing? These are fake whale bones.
Nah. Whoa, hey,
yo. You know what? Why don't you talk to the back of my Cadillac? I'm out of here.
This right here? This bone saved Henry VIII's dick 7 times. That's right.
Have you ever seen the Three Musketeers with Chris O'Donnell? And then it's the one guy that's like the shyster. The one that's like, "I got this sash from the Queen of England," or the Queen of America. I feel like that's... Yeah, dude. I think that's basically Bob, the cousin of Bob right now.
Yeah. Look, hey, look, hey. You know, Governor Peggy over here. What do you think?
Oh yeah, it's a frugal 2-time fill. Like,
yeah, come on.
Hey, come on. No, you're bending me over backwards right now.
You think I'd sell you a faulty dick bone? Come on, I take this seriously.
You're out of your goddamn mind, dude. Yeah. So he was a strong proponent of anti-slavery. Good for him. I mean, that was not an easy position to take in those times.
No, it was unfortunately very common to do quite the opposite.
Yeah, so far so that, like, yeah, the most celebrated people in our history. Like, how do we not know who this guy is? Why is he not the one elevated into... The dude had a fucking peg leg.
Yeah.
He wrote fucking the United States. He was a staunch abolitionist. He burned half his... Like, the universe wanted him dead. God wanted him alive.
Yeah, like this guy was a true to life Mad Eye Moody.
He's got the one eye and he's just like, we the people.
Like... They had to take out constant vigilance 8 times out of the final draft.
Oh my God. I can see it now. And I what sucks is, like, I can never unsee it for the rest of my life. The writer also said he was a pretty big dude. So that matches Mad Eye Moody as well.
Nailed it.
Mad Eye Morris is what his name is.
Governor.
Oh, Mad Eye Governor Morris. Oh, yeah. I mean, there you go. Fucking, who would have thought Mad Eye Morris was our signer? God, we're on a roll right now, dude. No, so forget about it. Hey, yo, yeah, it's all this.
2 for 2.
2 for 2s. Who cares? Forget about it.
Yeah, 2 for Tuesday. I came up with that. Who you think came up with? Of course it was me. Come on.
Prime in the pub. I made that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I came up with Taco Tuesday too.
All right, here we go. Fact number 3. Because of his 2 death-defying accidents, Governor Morris didn't lose his virginity until age 57. I'm going to give props. I'm going to say this guy banged nonstop.
I'm going to go 17. He lost it at 17 while receiving his peg. He was pegging while he was getting pegged.
He got pegged twice. No.
He was getting pegged twice. He was pegging in a horse barn, and that's when the carriage came in.
Oh,
it was the angry father.
Oh, and it fucking crushed his leg. Ah! Yeah. And he's got pegged. He's like, I got pegged. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to say he was, I mean, Governor Morris, he sounded like they were pretty well-to-do. Anybody that was pretty well-to-do was getting laid nonstop. So
yeah. Also, I mean, back then, I mean, it was probably hard not to sleep with a person who was an amputee. Like, they were like,
your choices
were cutting stuff off for common colds.
Yeah. So they were just like, you got some swelling in the knuckles. An amputation would fix that.
Anybody who didn't have some serious ailment.
Yeah, seriously. Really, it's more. It goes to show that you're better than the. You know, if you lose an eye, false teeth.
Clearly from hardy stock.
Yeah, I mean, if you look like Mad Eye Moody, that's a plus. They're like that's genetics that is not going to stop. He's just like, all right, fuck it. I say we go. There's no way this guy was getting railed.
This guy was
unless he died a virgin. The opposite would be he died a virgin.
57's way too late to start anything.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. He had the whalebone.
That's because he was fucking, dude. Like,
yeah. Oh, that's right. He had to. He died of the whalebone. Blocked urethra from all the fucking.
Dude, blocked with cum, dude.
He's just like, after the 7th or 8th time today, I need to go see the doctor. Something's backed up. All right. We're going to go true on fact number 3. We're going to go false on fact number 3. Because of his 2 death-defying accidents, Governor Morris didn't lose his virginity until the age of 57. 3, 2, 1. Bam. It is false. This is from NEH.gov. Governor Morris was not even a little bit deterred by his peg leg. Dude liked to fuck and fuck often.
That's right.
It's suggested that the carriage accident that left him an amputee occurred while it was pretty close. It's suggested that the carriage accident that left him an amputee occurred while he was fleeing the irate husband of a married woman that he just slept with.
Yes.
Governor Morris, we the people.
Fuck yes.
I guarantee you he used the "we the people" line on women in order to form a more perfect compilation.
You know, I wrote
"We the people of united genitalia." So it says his trysts were so legendary that when his leg was amputated, his friend wished it would diminish the pleasures and dissipations of life into which young men are too apt to be led. In other words, chill your fucking dick, Morris. We got shit to do. This didn't faze him. He fucked his way around Europe, journaling his sexcapades, which he called celebrating, with married and unmarried women alike. One of his favorite affairs was an adventurous married woman living in the Louvre in Paris, which also became part of the thrill. One famous letter to her reads, "To the Louvre, we take the chance of interruption and celebrate in the passage, while Mademoiselle is at the harpsichord in the drawing room. The husband is below. Visitors are hourly expected. The doors are all open." God damn.
You ever wonder why the Mona Lisa's got a bit of a smile?
Yeah. She, a lot of people say they look at her. She's really looking at me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So listen to this, though. It says the dude had gout, VD, head-to-toe scars, and a motherfucking peg leg, and still got freaky in the motherfucking Louvre during the visiting hours. There's no way. Oh, yeah. The writer says, I think you deserve a bonus. Joe was really close on that peg leg, dude. God damn.
That was close.
I cannot believe how close you got to that. Fucking this
Scumbags
dude.
unite, bro.
Dude, so okay, I'm not sure. Okay, this is what pisses me off. This guy seems hilarious. Right. How is there not even a drunk history about this guy?
This needs to be made into a movie.
Seth Rogen or something.
Oh my God, you fucking mind melt. I was thinking of Seth Rogen. Like this is the role Seth Rogen will win an Academy for.
Oh, dude, dude, all he has to do, because this guy's life is so ridiculous, just play it serious.
100% straight.
Totally serious, and then like it's either gonna be Seth Rogen or John C. Reilly, right? John C. Reilly, just play it serious, and then let the movie around him be ridiculous. It says the writer says this is part of the reason he's not as well known. He was sort of covered up for a long time. So it sounds like the dude was so freaky that they had to be like, okay, let's make Ben Franks the face.
Little known fact, this was actually what Nick Cage found on the back of the Declaration of Independence. Was his sex dream.
What are celebrations? What does this mean? It comes with a whalebone.
Oh, you need to get a little heat on it.
Gotta get some lemon juice and heat. Put the ink on it, rub it on the paper.
This belongs in a museum.
Do you know this? We gotta return it. This is Governor Morrison's dick. The whale dick bone. It's legendary. It's remember he gives the coins of the button, the cufflinks all away. Yeah. He just has dick bones that killed founding fathers. Yeah. This is Governor Morrison's.
It's legend that it saved Henry VIII's life 7 times.
It was sold to him by Frugal Phil 2 times.
Frugal double up Phil.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. This is amazing. This might be...
Legendary pirate Frugal double up Phil.
This might be my favorite founding father.
This is wonderful.
I mean, George Washington had some cool shit. I mean, he was a general and stuff like that. Sure. Thomas Jefferson probably has just as many sexual escapades. Ben Franklin, I know, got weird.
He got down.
And he went to fucking Paris. Mm-hmm. Got weird there.
Little known fact, in the crossing of the Delaware, you can actually see Governor Morris fucking someone behind a tree in the painting. He was there. He was on the side.
You see 2 feet, and then you see a peg leg and a foot.
That's what Washington's looking at. He's like, is that?
There's more to the painting. You fold it out.
You gotta go behind it. Squeeze some lemon on it, and there you go.
There's more to the painting. He fucking folds it out, and just Governor Morrison like riding the pony. Like,
what we're seeing is General Washington surprised that Morris beat him across the river.
That's why do you remember seeing like his testicles supposed to be out? Do you remember that? Yeah. That's why his dick is out. He's like, I'm coming. Save some for me, Governor Morris. God damn it. Oh, shit.
Fucking George Governor Sloppy Morris. Seconds Washington.
Fuck. The harpsichord in the drawing room. God damn it. What a fucking freak.
What a guy. What a
life. Yeah. You know what's funny, too? They did a like a risk analysis of what could get out, right? And they're like, Morrison's a little bit of a lecher.
He's
right?
a little bit too much, yeah.
Little too much. Thomas Jefferson's fine, though. He likes to bang slaves, but, whatever. We'll put him in front. Slave owner, not a risky bit. This guy likes to fuck. That's a little too risky for us.
Hard. Well, I married ladies, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true. I'm going to hot take. I might take the guy that is just banging as much as he can get his hands on, as long as it's mostly consensual or all consensual.
Let's hope for all.
All, yeah.
Let's also keep in mind the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna say as long as it's all consensual and this guy is fucking, if that's the case, he's just banging his way through Paris and fucking the States. That's a lot better than slavery. Like, yeah. I'm gonna line that up.
I hope he told everybody he had VD. But
I think he was also a staunch abolitionist, right? He didn't have any slaves.
Yeah.
Is that what it said? God damn. What a fucking badass, dude. I can't help but feel like he has an emergency this like gun built into his peg leg just in case. Like fucking legend. Well, we got that one too. God, we're on a roll. We're 3 for 3 right now.
Look at that.
We're good at this. Give us some weird shit. Like, I guess we're good at weird shit. All right. Oh, the writer texted. Oh my God, Joe. He also has a story where he beat away robbers with his peg leg. He unhooked. He's like, you motherfucker.
That's got to be the dream of every person with a peg leg. Like, you have to. God, like, just hitting someone with it.
He had a gun built into it, I guarantee you. It was just a barrel. And he just held it up, and he's like a blunderbuss he has on his foot.
It was a cannon. Yeah.
The guy fucking probably was confronted by so many men. He's like, I gotta take precautions. He's like the guy from, was it Planet Dead or Death Planet? The Grindhouse movies? Yeah, Planet Terror with a machine gun for a leg.
He's sitting there. He's got his gunpowder, and he's just like
fucking blows him backwards too. This guy's the best. He might need to be the president. I might take him over George Washington as the first president of the United States. He would have had my vote.
I want to vote for him now.
Yeah.
Bring people together.
Who cares? He bangs everybody. Bring him back. It doesn't even sound like he was married even. It sounds like he just fucked everybody. Never got married.
Who needs a wife when you can have everyone else?
Seriously. That's the question he asked, and he said nothing. No reason. Shit. All right, here we go. Fact number 4. I've never seen a more glowing description of a man than that of founding father Thomas Nelson Jr.
Another 2 first names.
I've never heard of this guy.
Is Nelson? No.
Yeah, Nelson Mandela, right? Nelson is Tommy Nels.
Tommy Nels.
I've never heard of this guy. This guy might not even be real. She might be fucking with us. Like, the next page might be false. He's not even real. Yeah. You idiots. He's got no review because I made him up. Fucking stupid idiots.
You just fall for 2 first names all the time, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, why not? This is the way this usually operates. It's either true and he's beloved, like pure, or it's false and they hated him. Absolutely. Like everybody universally like hates this guy. It's probably false, because if he was loved, it seems like they try to bury certain politicians in the background that they don't like. Like, it sounds like Madison or Morris, like, Governor Morris, sounds like he was kind of a badass, but they fucking pulled him to the back because he was railing too many people. Yeah, and apparently he's pagan robbers. So fucking if this guy was loved, right, I would assume that we would have heard more about him, but it sounds like not. I've never even heard of this guy.
Well, to be fair, loved by the right people. Like, Morris was loved by all the wrong people.
Yeah, he's probably banging like, Martha Washington and shit. That's why they hated him. So, I don't know. What do you feel?
Hit me with the question one more time.
I've never seen a more glowing description of a man than that of Founding Father Thomas Nelson Jr. I would assume it's a positive review.
I've never seen a more glowing description. Yeah. So this is based on the right. I doubt. Why would it be false? Like, why would she make up?
I don't think it's false in the sense
unless it's like the lamest description of somebody.
Yeah, I think it's one of the two, right? Somebody either likes him a lot, or they fucking hate this guy.
Yeah.
Right, and I would assume if they liked him, we would have seen
either way, it's got to be epic, though.
Yeah. So I would assume we would have heard of him. I'd never heard of him. I don't even know if he's real. I've never even heard of this guy.
You know what? You know the writer better. I'll defer to you.
All right, I'm gonna say false. That's what I'll do. Right? If he does exist and people like him, he's in one of those states like a flyover state. Like, what would be a flyover state in fucking colonial times?
There's somebody out there who is a historian on this, probably screaming at us right now.
Oh, dude, Massachusetts, that's a carriage over state.
Historians, so
yeah, we are not. That's the whole point of the podcast.
Yeah, so
discerning it, picking the pieces apart. Mm-hmm. We're really good at looking at the back of the test.
Blindly guessing on stuff as a ruse for two friends to talk.
Yes. And we usually have a 50-50 chance.
Yeah. We could honestly do this whole show with a coin flip. But
we're doing good right now, though. Jokes. We're doing good. So I'm going to go false on fact number 4, that I've never seen a more glowing review or glowing description of a man than that of Founding Father Thomas Nelson Jr. 3, 2, 1, bam! Oh, it's true.
Well then. Well, I think this says more about you and the writer's relationship than anything.
Wow. Call it in, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was this side of her I didn't know. So, from Wikipedia, and Legacies of Enslavement at Christ's College. God damn! What is that?
Oh boy.
Wikipedia is normal. Legacies of Enslavement at Christ's College. That's a
lot of words in a sentence.
It's a university project. It's a university project. Okay. It still sounds horrific. I cannot discern specifically what it's about based on that name. Is it against slavery and the impacts it has?
Yeah, right. Is it for?
Yeah, like, goddamn, like Legacies of Enslavement. Is it about, keeping the Confederacy down? Like, fuck. So it says here, Thomas Nelson Jr., signer of the Declaration of Independence and hero general in the Revolutionary War, at his funeral, the dick sucking went as follows. So, quote, as a man, a citizen, a legislator, and a patriot, he exhibited a conduct untarnished and undebased by sordid or selfish interests, and strongly marked with the genuine characteristics of true religion, sound benevolence, and liberal policy. Entertaining the most ardent love for civil and religious liberty, he was among the first of that glorious band of patriots whose exertions dashed and defeated the machinations of British tyranny and gave united America freedom and independent empire. As a soldier, he was inexhaustibly active and coolly intrepid. resolute and undejected in misfortunes, and towered above distress and struggled with the manifold of difficulties to which his situation exposed him with constancy and courage. If, after contemplating the splendid and heroic parts of his character, we shall inquire for the milder virtues of humanity and seek for the man, we shall find the refined and beneficent and social qualities of private life, though all its forms and combinations so happily modified and united in him, that in words of the darling poet of nature, it may be said, his life was gentle, and the elements so mixed in him that nature might stand up and say to all the world, this is a man, end quote.
And then Governor Morris showed up and proved it wrong.
And Governor Morris showed up and was like, who wants to see me take the peg leg off?
He said, fuck nature. All the wives stood up.
Hey, I heard, Nelson's wife is grieving.
Yeah.
You guys like brandy?
So it says you like to get pegged?
I invented it, So it says Thomas's family gained their wealth by selling enslaved people on consignment. Nelson... God damn it. Oh, fuck, dude. It's getting worse. God damn it.
Oh my
Nelson Jr. was a prolific slave owner, acquiring at least 400 enslaved people and thousands of acres of plantations in Virginia during his lifetime. When financial times got tough for him, he was forced to sell 120 human beings to someone else.
Poor guy.
So he could pay his debts and live comfortably. He also chose not to free his slaves in his will, as some who were conflicted about slavery did, instead spreading them amongst his wife and children to ensure they remained enslaved as long as possible. Whoa!
Wow.
Way to bury the lead.
Holy shit. Of course that's the guy that gets the eulogy.
Yeah, honestly, this is whitewashed. That's why we didn't hear it. It's because it got whitewashed out. Mm-hmm. They didn't hide this guy. They're like, he's a great general.
This dude's amazing.
This guy doesn't sleep around. They defeated the machinations of the British tyranny. Like
he was like Snow White. He'd walk out the door and birds would land on his finger.
Yeah, dude. Fucking.
He knew how to talk to squirrels.
Could carry a tune. Yeah. Great drinking partner.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Had both of his legs.
I can't help but like hear Governor Morrison in the background like, fuck this guy. They're like, don't listen to Morrison. He's better. He's like, nah, this guy's a piece of shit. He's drinking out of his peg leg.
This is a real greasers and socias moment.
It really is. Fuck, he was the epitome of a soch.
Wearing, jacket wearing motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what he was. And then fucking Morris was a fucking greaser, dude.
Fuck yeah.
God damn. 400 enslaved
fucking
people.
Morris kept it golden, dude.
God, dude, he did. He kept it golden. Stay golden, Governor
That's
Morris.
right.
Fuck, well, we got that wrong. And
that's right. He looked at me and said, hey, stay golden, Peggy boy.
Slaps him on the ass. Oh, shit. All right, well, you ready for the last question? God damn.
Right, yeah, let's do it.
Fuck this Nelson guy. All right, here we go. The term founding father was popularized in either A, the 1780s, B, the 1880s, or C, the 1980s. Gut feeling, 1880s. That's enough time to kind of be like, they're all dead. Maybe some really old fucks remember, right?
And like 1880s, that's right after the Civil War, so they're going to start being like, oh, these guys were awesome because they owned slaves, got to keep it good.
Yeah. I don't think it was 1980s. I think we were, I feel like.
That feels late.
So, in 1780s, was that enough? Like 1776?
Right,
4 years, and they're like, we're the founding fathers.
4 years later.
Show some respect. Dude, yeah. Well, if it was the 1780s, Governor Morris was like, you want to hear what I am? I'm Big Daddy America. I'm a founding father.
Dear diary,
Dear
it's a
father,
fine day at the Louvre.
The harpsichord room had more music in it. No harpsichord was being played.
I had to beat a couple guys with my peg leg again today.
Dear diary, ran over by a carriage while fleeing from husband.
It was 4th of July, so I launched fireworks out of my leg.
I had a mortar installed. Oh, shit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That seems pretty quick. But then again, 4 years after. So how long, when did the Revolutionary War end? Because the Declaration and all that shit, that happened at the beginning.
Right.
Like they said, hey, we're done.
So, like,
kicked it off.
Like, I want to say, like, I would say 1781.
Yeah. So, I mean, you could see it. They needed to kind of like deitize some of these guys too.
Yeah. I mean, maybe they started doing it just,
Yeah. Founding father. I mean, it was easier to get people to follow something like that. The founding fathers.
Yeah.
You know, a founding father. I may have fathered countless children in my travels amongst Europe. The only one I'm proud of is America.
Founding fathers sounds better than a few rich dudes.
It does. But then 1880s, they kind of needed that too, to kind of like unify everything up after Civil War.
I mean, you know, the 1880s, that's where we get like our modern version that we're taught about Thanksgiving. That's kind of when that became popularized. That was about, you know, pilgrims coming together.
When did the
Civil War? That. And so I can see too. You're already starting to mythologize the beginning of the country.
When did Abraham Lincoln? When did he die?
In the
Okay, so that was enough time to like. It was after the Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
People were kind of unified back up, at least to a degree, right? Schools are now like kind of being unified. So I would. It sounds like around that time is where they would start coining certain terms, but I don't know. Do not pass the, 1780s being like they need people to look to, right?
I mean, I also wouldn't put it past that Ronald Reagan came up with it.
Good point.
Right.
I'm gonna let you decide. I decided the last one. I fucked up.
What's our point situation?
We are 3-1.
And we got that bonus.
Yeah, we got. Oh yeah, so we're 4-4 right now.
Fuck it, let's say the 1980s. Let's get wild.
Oh, you want to get nuts?
Yeah, I think the Gipper came up with it.
Damn it,
that was Ronald Reagan's nickname.
I know. Well, because Gipper was a weird captain thing,
right? Yeah,
and I think was he the captain in movies when he did show business, or is that where he picked that up?
Well, yeah, or that like I know he also made movies for the United States Army during World War II. Like he helped make propaganda film. And so maybe the Gipper came from that.
He's like, ooh, us founding fathers. It's like, I don't think you're a founding father.
He was that maniac that put himself in that category.
You're right, dude.
Because he was the original Make America Great Again guy.
Yeah.
And so he was like, like, we need to go back to the founding fathers. Those are my guiding stars.
George Washington.
They didn't like paying taxes either.
Thomas Nelson Jr.
Trees stood up for that guy.
What a stand-up guy. Fuck it, let's go see 1980s.
Yep.
What do we got to lose? So, okay, then for fact number 5, we're going with the term founding fathers was popularized in the 1980s. 3, 2, 1. Bam! It is the 1980s. God damn! What the fuck? Okay, so even going back to the 1780s, some had referred to them as the founders or the fathers, but never the founding fathers until the 20th century. Okay. So the first time founding fathers was used together was used together like that was in Senator Warren G. Harding's 1916 keynote speech at the Republican National Convention. No record of him ripping his shirt off at the end, though.
He didn't go.
Warren G. Harding comes out. He's like, "I am a real American." So then it dipped for a bit, but Ronnie Reagan successfully revived the phrase in his 1980s inauguration speech, and the public was ready for it this time. We ate that shit up and never looked back.
Fuck yes. I even guessed Reagan.
You did. God damn.
That guy was the worst.
He was the worst. That dude would have been a Thomas Nelson Jr. I think he would have spoke. Yeah, he would have spoke there. He'd been like, Tommy J. Or Tommy Nelson.
Tear down this casket.
Governor Morrison's a disgrace. It's Tommy Nelson Jr. guy, though. He knows what's up.
He was a real straight shooter.
God damn it. God, Governor Morrison was the real skipper. Or Gipper. There we go.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. That guy was a captain of life.
All right, here we go. Ready for the optional bonus?
Yeah,
because we fucking nailed it. We got
dude. We're sitting at 5 right now. Let's fucking
do 5 for 5. Optional bonus. Oh god damn it! Fucking, she told me she was gonna do this too, and I still took me off guard. Okay, the proper way to helicopter is A, fully flaccid, B, half baked, C, rock hard, or D, dead or alive.
What does dead or alive mean? Just any which way but loose, I guess?
Yeah, I guess. Just all the above.
Yeah.
I say rock hard. The rock hard.
Well, from experience, I can tell you, it doesn't work flaccid.
See?
Not how you want it to, anyways.
Oh, Bree said Dead or Alive is the band who's saying You Spin Me Right Round. You spin me right round.
I put it together. That's funny.
I don't. It's got to be C.
Here's the
or
thing.
B or C.
Here's the thing. Are you going one or no hands?
No hands. That's how you
no hands.
Yeah, you're going for pure gyration only.
Then you need it semi.
Yeah.
If you're going rock hard, you need a helping,
a guiding,
hand.
A helping.
You need
hand.
A real Governor Morris.
I don't know. Do you need that helping hand though? If you got the core strength to bend the boner.
See, most people don't have the core strength.
It's true. It's true.
Like it's a lot. It's not like a hula hoop action. You got to get it going. So
yeah.
That's why.
So then you need the hand to start it.
Imagine like an old airplane. You had to crank it.
Got it. So right? Let's say you got it just fully erect, right? Mm-hmm. You can't just. It's really hard to start it. You have to kind of like slap it and get it going, and then you ride the wave to make it more. Yeah.
Right.
Got it.
If we're going absolute no hands,
you're coming up just flipping
swing in the action.
Yeah. Right? Got it. God, that's pretty smart. But B or C would be the appropriate answer, right? Like, I mean, if you're going no hands, it's got to be B.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's go B then.
I mean, do we want a confirmation whether or not this is hands or no hands?
Okay, let's get the confirmation. Ryder, is this hands or no hands? She's fucking with us now. Yeah, there's no answer. I looked at it. There's no answer. She just said there's no answer.
No.
There's
an answer.
Yep, there is 100%. I'm like, fully flaccid. There's no way.
Right. If you don't want to take my word for it, read Governor Morris's journal. He had a fucking answer.
He's like, dude, watch. His answer is, I didn't need to. I could helicopter at any point of the day or night. Stiff or flaccid.
And he did it while flamingoing too.
Yeah, flamingoing. I did it while playing the harpsichord. You need it sometimes to play the harpsichord.
I did it behind the ticket booth at the booth.
How do you think I tore the tickets off so fast? Right. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Cut the tickets.
The turnstiles broke, so they used me.
Whoa! Stop it there, buddy. You didn't pay your...
Whoa. No ticket.
No ticket. No jumping this turnstile. Get in the back.
Get in the back.
Fucking A. Well, we did it. I'm taking the point. We got a 6 out of 5. Bam, 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 bam. Dude. And you know what I earned? I learned that I have a new favorite founding father.
Yes, I think we all learned that.
Yeah. When I have these discussions.
And if you didn't gain a new founding father, fuck you.
Yeah.
You're un-American.
Seriously. I cannot think of a different founding father now. Like, it's either they're really disappointing. Oh, God. The writer says she has another good story about him, too.
Oh, boy.
I want it. I want it now, actually. I want it on the podcast. Tell you. All right. Well, I guess that's a story for the next podcast. Keep us on the hook like that.
Hey, if anybody else wants to
she said I can text you. Sure.
You'll find it on the back of the Allegedly Independence Doctrine. You just got to pour a little lemon juice.
Oh my God. There's more. It's just like Joe helicoptering, like fucking George Washington's like, ooh.
Got to get a little heat on it.
I call it slap start. God damn it. All right, you want to...
I learned this one while running away from an angry husband.
you got a helicopter while you're running. It picks up speed, you know? Yeah.
He's Scooby-Dooed across the Delaware.
Pushing the fucking... George Washington's like, whoa!
That's how his dick fell out of his pants.
His balls popped out because he's just going. Took him by surprise, you know?
Yeah. Oh, good luck.
Yeah. Good God. It's so... I can't believe he can get so many gyrations. The water's so cold. He's cutting through the ice.
Oh, old icebreaker Morris. Yeah, I know that guy. I sold him a great dick bone.
I fucking call him the Hammer, not because of his peg leg, you know.
Yeah. He was the only guy who never tried the dope, you know. He was intense.
Two things he loved in life. Fucking banging married women and beating people away with his peg leg. I didn't want to be on the end of either.
Yeah, look, I told him, man, that whalebone's good for 1, 2, 3, maybe. But like 8 times in a night, the dick bone's just not going to keep up.
Just not keeping up.
You got to give Ivory a rest.
He didn't take no for an answer, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. You know, when he said he was going to go tickle the ivory, I thought he was going to play the piano.
He played the harpsichord. I did not.
Yeah, I was like, I like a good jaunty tune. He pulled his dick. He said he learned this one from the Gipper.
I said George Washington's teaching you some weird things on the Delaware, I'll tell you that, you know.
I said, old double up, you got to get out of here. Yeah. I said, Morris, I got to go sign this piece of paper.
It's so weird.
It's 3 in the morning. Good God!
I gotta put your picture on the back of this document too. You know.
Yeah. Look, I gotta go find the guy with some lemon juice.
Fuck.
Do you know how hard it is to get lemon juice in the 1700s?
Good lemon juice.
There's one fucking tree.
They haven't even meshed it yet to make a tree. It's just a lemon bush at this point.
Columbus brought it over.
God damn it. Oh, fuck. Oh. You want to close this one out? God damn it.
I think it's best if we do.
Oh, shit.
There you have it. Another championship run brought to you by the founding fathers of this great nation. If you'd like to see more championship runs, do the things. Click the follows, hit the likes, hit the subscribes. If you'd like to send us your Governor Morris journals, email at us at allegedly.podcast@gmail.com. And if you don't want to look at our ugly mugs, find us wherever you find your podcasts. And until next time, well, I'll double it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna whalebone you around. You know, that's what I'm gonna say. Hey,